Hey everyone, Rex here and welcome back to another World Conqueror 2 video. So this is part 4 of Asia 1950 as South Korea. So if you haven't checked out the previous 3 parts, I strongly recommend that you do so before watching this video. But anyways, we are going to continue on our game here. And basically in the last video, the Americans just basically cheesed us and got to Nanjing, and very cool. And they just literally just stole that city from right under our noses, and I'm still pretty salty about that. So don't mind me over here. But anyways, we want to take out that. We want to take out that rocket launcher so that it cannot threaten our artillery. So we're gonna move the artillery out over here, and essentially we're gonna start to mass forces against the Soviet Union. And what we can do is we can actually create a little distraction over here for the Soviets to take the bait, and they're gonna start to move all of their forces across the entire, basically they're just gonna move it right around Manchuria to attack us. Then our forces over here in the west can just happily march up and just take just basically take everything. So as you guys can see, we are actually messing up our forces over here. And okay, nice. So basically what we can do here is we are in fact going to build a city over here, because in the next round we are going to be basically taking this right here, and we're going to defeat North Korea for good. And we're going to move this armored car up there, move this guy here and move this guy here, basically block off any possible incursion by the PRC. And so we have the battlefield initiative firmly in our hands right now. And the Soviets actually do have a lot of forces around Ulaanbaatar. So we've got to take them out, and we are currently at round 21. And so we are going to continue to mess up our forces. And okay, nice. So we've got a huge amount of forces here. Well, not really a lot, but that is 12 units. 12? 11. 11. And we're going to move this artillery up there to heal up, and we're going to basically, we're going to take that battleship out first, and we're going to move against the Soviets, because now we have the capabilities to attack the Soviets directly. So and we're going to send a couple of infantry units right in their way, and we are going to build another industry over here and buy 2 more armored cars. And basically what we want them to do here is to take the bait and start pushing against us over here in the east. And basically that will mean that all of their forces are gonna go right to the east. That means we are going to have an easier time in the west. And so as you guys can see right now, the Soviets, they are going to move basically everything to the east right now, and that is just hilarious, because but we are going to save our income, and we are going to reinforce our positions in the east. And we want to make sure these guys are really far away before we launch our main assault. And so that is just a big brain move right here. And we are going to just slowly chew through the Soviet forces over here. And we're going to take that industry. Then we're going to buy an artillery over here and attack. Right, nice. And okay, we're gonna move this infantry over here, and basically we are gonna use this city right here as a stronghold against any Soviet attack. And we're gonna move this guy up here. Okay, nice. So And in the next turn, we will be able to basically launch a huge invasion into Mongolia, and then right up into the Soviet Union. And yeah, so as you guys can see, they have basically thrown everything they've got at us, even their forces in Mongolia. And yeah, they may not be taking a direct path there, but yeah, you get the point. They're diverting all of their attention to our forces in the east. And yeah, so basically, we do have a slight advantage in the east because our supply lines is just slightly shorter. And yeah, and we've got a massive force in the west ready to invade Mongolia. So yeah, and we are in fact going to do just that right now. And we're going to take that city, and the PRC is basically doomed at this point. And we're going to use our armored cars to take this city over here. Yeah, and by the way, this should not be Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar should be this city right here. Once again, never ever use EasyTech games as geography maps, because you are going to fail really badly for your geography test next week or something. Yep, and we are just going to casually move our entire army into Soviet territory right here. And now they would have realized they made a huge mistake. And yeah, so basically this guy can move over there, and let's take the industry over here, strengthen our position a little bit. And okay, let's do that. And okay, let's buy an artillery over there. Just okay, let's get our defenses ready. And now we are going to use the remaining resources over here to basically advance into the rear of the Soviet formations. As you guys can see, the bulk of their forces are all the way here, just north of the northernmost point of Manchuria. So yeah, they're going to come back and attack us, and that will mean that we basically have them in a giant pincer movement right here. And oh, they just wasted all of their income on a paratrooper. That's really great. Way to go. I really like the AI right now, because well, at least it's not an AI on our side making the same mistake. So I would take that. And right now the Soviets, they have a really strong force in the east to counter us, but it's fine because those forces there are just meant to defend. And our main attack is coming from the west. Okay, round 24 right here. So we are going to start to move up all the way here, and as you guys can see, we're basically just tearing through the Soviets right now, and they've left Ulaanbaatar open. Well, not exactly Ulaanbaatar, but you get the point. We are going to just move into the city. Yep, barricade ourselves in there. Let's get a couple of infantry units over there. Move the guy up there. And we're going to just basically chip away at the Soviet forces over here. And yeah, so we are going to attack these infantry units over here. They are currently not exactly engaged right now, and you guys can see that we actually still do have our infantry units lagging behind, and those units will serve really well as reserves right here to basically mop up any Soviet units that are still hanging out in the rear. So yeah, and okay, let's do that. We're gonna take the airport, and we're gonna take that airport too, in case they decide to launch any airstrikes against us. Then they'll realize that they don't have any airports left. And we're gonna move these guys up as well. The artillery can move up, and basically we have the W by this point. And yeah, so that is how you do it as South Korea. And yeah, it's not a particularly easy task to accomplish, but oh, they've managed to get Rokossovsky in an armored car. I was hoping that they will put it in that aircraft carrier, but that is fine. We can still take Rokossovsky out. A commander in a armored car is definitely more preferable to one in a heavy tank, because yeah, it is easier to counter the armored car than a heavy tank. So you realize that we actually still do not have level 3 technology, and that doesn't matter right now. We are going to be using infantry and armored cars to overwhelm the Soviet positions. And yeah, so we are going to take this airport. And oh right, I forgot that we can't actually use a bomber. It's fine. It's fine right here. We are going to basically attack Rokossovsky, and we're going to use an airstrike to basically destroy him. Alright, let's just do that, and Rokossovsky is once more down, and let's just get this industry over here. And now we are going to fill in the gaps over here in the middle of the front between the two armies that we have over here. So yeah, and okay, that took a lot of infantry units, way more than I actually expected, but now everything is going really smoothly for us, and we can start to attack the Soviet Union, and we can start to trade with them. Basically we can start to attack them and really make them pay a high price for their folly over here, because if they did not leave this city over here undefended, then they would still have a strong resistance movement over here that will be resisting us, considering that there's an entrenchment in this city. And yes, I refuse to call it Ulaanbaatar, because that is simply not Ulaanbaatar. It's way off. And yeah, so yep, anyways, we are going to just completely destroy Soviet resistance over here, and we have managed to clear them out. Nice. And so over here, these guys can now move rapidly to the east, and that is basically good game right here. And yeah, so we're just going to just do some cleaning up over here, and then we will be done for this series, and that will be another really tough scenario down. And yeah, so as you guys can see, it doesn't playing as South Korea doesn't really rely purely on skill. It does require quite a little bit of luck in the beginning phases, because if the PRC do come after you in the first few rounds, well, just restart the game and try again, because yeah, that is not how we go over here, because we don't have the necessary income and units to fight off the PRC in the beginning. So yeah, and okay, we are going to start to let's do that over there. And alright, nice. And yep, okay, nice. So we will be able to end off this video right here. And yep, so that will be the end of South Korea in Asia 1950. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series. If you have, please do remember to leave a like, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe as well. But that's it from me for the time being. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and of course, goodbye.